Shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. How is the crew this morning? I hope everybody is well. Here we are again, Monday. Oh, hopefully everybody is feeling awake and ready to start the day. Put that up on there. Let's see who's come to hang out with us. Good morning, Roger. There's Miss Sage. Hello, hello. How are you? Janice, welcome, welcome. Top of the day, Miss Laura. Yeah, I'm hoping. I was hoping so. It was a little rough this morning. Mr. Prism, good morning. How are you today? Does you have that appointment today, Mr. Prism? Or did it already happen? I hope everything worked out well. If it did, Miss Pinky's here. Hello, hello, Pinky, Pinky. Roger. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hope you're all well and doing okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Everything's working. I had a bit of a meltdown this morning, but I think everything is fixed. I'm hoping. And let's see. So how's everybody today? Is the mic? Let me know if you guys can hear me or not. I just never know half the time if this is working out. I'm double checking because you know how it works. Everything is a disaster at the beginning of a show. You sound very chilled. Oh, okay. So you can hear me. Chill. I think it's more exhaustion, Roger, than chilled. Hang in there. Hear you fine. Okay, good, good. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Yeah, I didn't feel the pain of falling down from yesterday until early this morning when I tried to get up. It let me know, every muscle that I forgot that I had in my body, I was reminded of this morning. But all is good. Once I get, all stretched out and moving, I should be good for a little while anyway. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was a kind of an off weekend for me. I was just, wasn't feeling good half the time. And of course, falling in didn't help. And then the miniature last night. Oh, so frustrating. It really was. But I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And it's a good thing, like I said, I wasn't going to assemble those other parts on a live program because there'd be swearing. There was swearing. I got stuff in there, but yeah, there was things I had to take apart so that I could put the other stuff in, and then stuff broke and I had to repair. And yeah, so there was some swearing going on. Let's see. Sage says, "Isn't that the way it goes? Your body always reminds you of all the parts you forgot." Exactly. And that's how it was about, I'd say 3:00 this morning. And when I stood up, I was like, oh no. I felt like I hit by a bus. It was bad. Oh, it was bad. But I find that, when you feel like you have to move, you got to keep moving because otherwise stuff starts to lock up and then you're pretty much screwed. So, yeah, had to move whether I wanted to or not. And then, of course, I woke up again at 5. So I said, well, the hell with it. I'll stay up. And then I've been puttering around with the miniature, finishing the swear session. Out of all the ones that I've done and created in my own lifetime, this was the worst experience that I've ever had with a miniature because of the directions. I don't know who printed these directions up, but somebody needs to slap them upside the head with the direction book. They're having you assemble parts after you've got, like I said, the second floor on. And there's no way possible to do what they wanted with that board in the way. And I wasn't going to take that all apart just to put in like the wiring. They wanted me to slide the wiring back down through this little tiny hole and then into the other section with the other wires. There's no way to reach it. So I'm gonna have to rig it, make it work. Let's see, my back was playing up a bit last night. I was watching Bristol, and every time he played the cock clip, it made me jump in my back. So, oh, jeez. Jump scare. But that button's hilarious. Let's see, our weather has changed again. We enjoyed the warm weather last week, and now we're down to the 40s and 50s this week. Yeah, it's cold here. It was rainy and crappy most of the weekend, and then the temperature dropped and everything froze up. So yeah, it's chilly out there this morning. Let's see, Bummer Roger, my neck was doing that last week. Yeah, we're sad. we're just a sad little crew put together. That's okay. We'll comfort each other. Piggy said I spent my evening chatting with Alessio. Oh, really? Ooh. And drawing a dragon. Then him helping me get it looking amazing. He is one smart, helpful dude. Yes, he is. He's very talented. He's hiding stuff from us. Hello, James. Good morning. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Got to do something. Okay, Mr. Prism, we'll be here, hopefully. Good morning, Sean. How are you? Yes, his ears must have been burning. See? Now, you see, Roger, you could blame your disability on Sean and his buttons. His buttons. I had the lovely opportunity to chat with Sandra a little bit early this morning. Still dealing with that craziness out in internet land. I'm telling you, some people really need to get a life. They got nothing else better to do than to irritate content creators. Oh my God. Like I said, there's a new one on the block that hit up my channel yesterday. And oh my God, I'm thinking, great, here comes another guy coming along, gonna prove that all the paranormal is fake. Because that's the comment he left on one of my shorts, that there's nothing paranormal on this channel. And I'm thinking, apparently he hadn't looked at all the other videos to see that I'm a podcaster with paranormal background. Hello there, sugar baby Ryan. How are you this morning? And there's the lovely Sandra. Oh, lots of coffee. Just pour it down my gullet. Just I need something. If you hear me snoring like a piglet, then it's me. Oh, okay. Am I putting you to sleep? That could be a good thing or a bad thing. How is Ryan doing today? How is Ryan's lovely lady doing? Is she back all to 100% feeling better? I hope so. That virus was putting people down for a long time. It's wisdom. John Boy Raid. All right. Pile in. Room for everybody. So yeah, heads up, guys. There's a new guy in town going to be going around, probably commenting on everybody's paranormal channels. He's vowed to bring down all the fakers. Never seen this guy before. And I'm thinking, okay, so he had hit my channel first. That's all right. Just brush it off. I'll be having Wiz on the show pretty soon. That's going to be awesome. He's going to give us an education in music and how he creates that great stuff that he shows to everybody. I'm glad you're doing well, Ryan. Looking forward to later. You guys, Ryan, are you going to be there on time? What was his name? Sarah? Jeez. I know the channel name. I think it was fake. It was listed as fake paranormal. But when you look it up, you've got to look at, oh God, let me think of what the heck it was called. I got to try to remember what it was called. Good morning, V-Team. How are you? And there's Raven. Raven's going to be lurking. That's okay. He's only got 5 subscribers, and he just started his channel like, I think it was like a month ago. I mean, what a way to crash into the community by, saying that he's going to prove that everybody's fake. Oh, God, what the heck was the name of that channel? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to look it up. But apparently, he doesn't do his research, for one, because, like I said, the comment that he made on mine, debunk 2026. So if anybody's interested to go just take a look-see, that's what it was, debunk 2026. And yeah, he's going to take us down, guys. Ooh. I'd love to be able just to talk to him and say, okay, what are your credentials? How long have you been in the paranormal field? Let's see what you got, buddy. I just erased this comment. Doing brilliant, Laura. And yes, I'll be there in time. We are on at 7 tonight instead of 9. Yes, I will be there with bells on. I always look forward to the show. You guys always make me laugh. You make everybody laugh. Let's see. James says, fake paranormal. Nice to see he's coming in with an open mind. Yeah, I'm thinking, oh my goodness. I don't know. So, like I said, it's just another person to come in and stir the pot, and somebody else that we're going to have to block. So I block him. I just don't have time to debate with somebody that is just ignorant. Good morning, Petals. How are you? It was, I put up with all that stuff last year. This year, I made a vow to myself, no more. It ruins it for us when we're trying to educate people and we're trying to learn from each other. And then you've got people like this that come in and just think they're going to take down the whole thing. And, they're going to be the superhero. And they don't even know what they're talking about. If he had like 50 years experience and, had proof that what we're doing is bullshit, then hey, okay, bring it on. But I'm a skeptic, but I have these things called manners. Yes. Yeah. Everybody's a little bit of a skeptic because, to be honest, I don't think we're ever really going to find proof that we can put out there. We're doing our best, but the majority of the people that do this have had personal experiences. So, I mean, that's the reason we do it. Excellent song, Matt. Bad manners. I don't know. I know, and I had played, I don't know if most of you heard Sage's song that she made me. I don't have it on, do I? No, I don't. But I can play it. And I'll turn it down low so you guys hear it in the background. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it's too loud, let me know, guys. And then there's wrestling. We got wrestling coming up. I'm not on the docket, so I ain't going to get my ass stomped tonight. So. Which is good. I have to recover from my fall. Definitely, James. People just don't know how to believe it's or behave. It's pathetic. Exactly. I could see if the person was coming in and then started asking questions. That's the part of it, you know. When you go into a lot of these channels and you're in the chat, you ask questions so that they can educate you on, you know, their background and their experiences. You just don't go in there and say, "Oh, ain't nothing paranormal on this channel." And it says right in on his page that, you know, he's going to bring down the fakers. So, well, then go to those channels. I've got to say, since I've been in the community, I've learned a lot. Good, Janice. That's what it's all about. You know, even though I've got the 20 years in, you know, I've learned a lot. You know, because I'm always very old school. I'm still old school. I still prefer old school, but I'm open to what people are working with and what they're discovering. You have to be. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Are you just saying that because I'm your sugar mama? So yeah, it's, you know, that's the whole point of why we do what we do. And who knows, maybe someday all of those gadgets and gizmos might prove to actually work. We don't know. We really don't know. We come for knowledge, but stay for friendship. Exactly, James. That's a wonderful way to say it. Exactly. You know, we become close to each other. We get to know each other. That's why I do a program like this every morning. So this is very, you know, informal, and we just get to know each other on, you know, on a human level. So yeah, exactly. Boring lives, just keyboard warriors. Exactly. Because a lot of times where you'll say, okay, prove me wrong, or you want to have a decent debate about it, come online or come on the show. You know, I've said that to people that aren't very popular in the community. I've said, come on, I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm giving you the floor to disprove what we're doing or prove, you know, it's even, you know, even ground. Laura can contact me. Yes, I can, Sandra. Yes, little music in the background. If it's too loud, I can shut it off, guys. Just, I love how all these different backgrounds meet online and support each other. Exactly, that's what we're here for. We're all here for the same answers, and the support is very important. You know, unfortunately, YouTube, you know, you play the game with YouTube because you have to, otherwise the channel dies. So you've got to play the game. So without everybody's support, the channel goes nowhere. And then you're off in that, you know, dark YouTube tunnel that and me, just like everybody else, we all struggle with the numbers, and it's very disheartening sometimes. But you know, you just got to just keep telling yourself, never mind the numbers, just keep on track, and we'll get somewhere. It'd be nice if we all could get to like the level like with Beardo, where it's a full-time job and it's the channel supports what you're doing. That would be great. But, you know, you have to meet the guidelines, and there's sometimes the guidelines are very difficult to meet up with. It just takes a long time. Let's see, okay. Yeah, just let me know if that music's too much. I can turn it off, guys. I think I have it on loop. I'm not sure. Oh no. Okay, I didn't loop it. Okay, we're cool then. Or the communities are some of the best places to be, and if people can't appreciate kind, real, heartfelt people, then there is a door for you. You'll never bring us down. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you're having a down day, and you come in and you look for support, from your people, and then you've always got that one person. Just keep doing what you're doing, Laura. I love your open platform and interviews. Oh, thank you, Sage. I plan on keep going as long as I can keep the channel running. I got to finish my morning checks. Be right back. Oh, okay. Do we all technically have our own channel? Yeah, you do. It's just, it's up to everybody if they're going to make the channel active. I had my channel for years, and I really didn't do anything with it. I was just popping in and out of everybody's live programs or regular shows or whatever. And then when when I was forced into the retirement, I was like, okay, well, let me take this to the next level and put my time into working the channel. And it's getting there. It's getting there. And I've met so many great people. All of you guys are just awesome. And it's, like you said, you build friendships and you become close. And I know Miss Pinky, she gets up at 3 a.m. She's such a superstar. Sandra's going into lurking. She's going to fill up that coffee cup. It's okay. And so it's, so I put my time into the channel. And let's see. Petal says loneliness causes people to seek attention, any kind of attention. Say exactly. And if they would just, that just tells you what kind of people they are. If they would just join the community and join in on the learning and the chat and all of that, it would be just a better experience. But some people love the drama and the garbage. They feed off of it. And that's sick. It really is sick. Does anyone know where Dragon Ranger is? He subbed to me, and I'm not a channel. I'm just a name. Sandra is always optimistic. Yeah, you've got to be. You've got to be. As far as I know, Roger, Dragon got caught up in some inappropriate drama, so he's kind of in the background now. I will be excited when my Brewster's Rooster mug arrives. Oh, God. Thank you for getting it. Isn't that just the coolest thing? And thanks for doing the photograph. It was Sage's idea. So that's why Sage's name is on it, and the design is by Pinky. It's, come on. Look at poor Brewster, just tongue hanging out, dragging, getting a cup of coffee. Oh, it's so funny. Excuse me. Let's say Sandra is a very clever person, Laura. You'll find out when you speak to her. Oh no. Oh, am I supposed to be afraid or give me a heads up, Sean? Should I fear for my life? I never know what you guys are up to. Actually, it was lovely. Janice got a shirt and a couple of things. She says she loves it, which I'm really glad. The company, and I'm glad that it's going to work out for Bristol and everything. Sandra said I recommended the fourth wall. Their stuff is great. I have 2 shirts and the coffee mug. The coffee mug is really heavy duty, and the shirts are very, very comfortable. Well made. So I was very satisfied. So that I knew that you guys, if you ordered anything, you would be very happy with it. And another thing, the beauty is most people get it 7 to 10 days. You usually get it in the mail. So that's awesome as well. Because I know I love getting stuff in the mail. I don't care if it's a little, could be just a card or an envelope with some fairy dust in it. I don't care. It's just fun getting something besides bills. Sandra is great at sorting out crappy people. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've been dealing with a lot of that lately, and it's just that's why, yeah, that was my vow. This year, I'm not dealing with it. That's why I have my great mods just tell them, I trust your judgment. If somebody's going to be a touch hole, give them the boot. I just don't want to deal with it no more. I've got too much to deal with and have to play with a bunch of children. Good morning, Miss Betty. How are you today? I hope you're good. Jenny says, I do. I almost hated taking it off. Oh, that's okay. You can sleep in it. We end up getting two. You can use one as a nightgown, and the other one is just, an everyday wear. Why not? They are soft, though, aren't they, Janice? I know when I got mine in, I'm thinking, oh, God, this is so soft. It's a nice t-shirt. Let's see. Sage says, Brewster looks like me when I go for coffee. That's why. Excuse me. I had to tell, Pete, I go, yeah, he's got to be like, Sage, like when she does the coffee crawl there, that, the half dead, dragging yourself to the kitchen type. Looking forward to my Brewster t-shirt, my new stainless steel cup. Nice. Thank you so much, Sage. I appreciate it. Actually, I need to get myself a calendar because I don't have a calendar yet. I'm really bad when it comes to getting calendars. Remember the days when you used to just get them for free at the bank? Now you can't get them for anywhere. It's like a bunch of cheapos. All the money that we spend throughout the year at all of these, establishments and the bank and all that, you think you get a lousy calendar. No, you don't even get that anymore. So now I'll have to order myself one of the calendars out of the merch shop and hang it up. Of course, my husband will be like, who the hell are these guys on the calendar? It's the crew, man. It's the crew. I haven't been to sleep yet. It's creeping up on me. Gonna leave the stream running and shut my eyes for a while. Okay, Wiz, would you like us to slowly talk you into dreamland? We can do that. We still get some Western cartoon calendars at the hardware store in town. I'll see that. We don't get nothing for free here anymore. And then when I remember to buy the calendar, it's like March. It's terrible. I mean, you still have to have a calendar for certain things. It's really bad. So just close your eyes, Wiz. Listen to our voices. You're getting sleepy, Wisdom. Sleepy. Yeah, I remember growing up, you'd come home with tons. My father'd come home with calendars from work. My mother'd come home with calendars. Then you go to the bank and they'd throw you a couple calendars. Now you can't get anything now. God forbid. Just like pens. You used to hand out pens like crazy. I don't do that anymore either. There you go. See, everybody's just talking you into a restful sleep, Wisdom. Could sing. I'm not in a good voice this morning, but lullaby and good night. How's that? Good morning, Pomp. How are you? Don't do that. I haven't had enough coffee to talk. Have you talked to Wiz that way? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Putting everybody to sleep. I'm sorry, guys. I just figured it would, help them out. We're here to serve. It happens to me all the time and it's a few of you guys when you're doing your streams. And my bad is I get into bed and I lay there and I've got my phone going and I'm watching it and their voices just knock me right out. Gone. Next thing you know, I wake up an hour later, coffee, good gracious. Glasses are still on my face. Phone's still in my hand. I'm thinking, oh man, it's bad. Show's over, but it knocks me out. Want me modding or sleeping? Oh, I'm sorry. What I'm putting up. Did I sing everybody to sleep? Let's see. I must remember to buy some stuff to put in my sandwiches tomorrow. I ran out of everything last week. Oh my goodness, Roger. Grocery store run. Go, go, go. Hello, Spange. How are you? Oh, another poor lady. Just ready. Everybody's ready for bed. I know you guys. I really appreciate that you stay up and come hang out with the crew. It's great. Do we have to sing you to sleep too, Spange? I'm ready for some good shows this week. Everybody's got some good stuff coming out. I always look forward to like I'm on Mondays, because Ryan and Sean. I got Miss Sandra. And of course, yesterday it was funny, the debate about mayo on hot dogs. And I'm sorry, I have to agree, mayo on hot dogs, I just can't do it. I tried it. Yes, because I have mayo on bologna. Okay, but bologna is cold. Hot dogs are not. And the mixture of, that and mayonnaise just doesn't do it for me. It's got to be spicy brown mustard. And I know that's a big bad thing in Crowland, but yeah. Yes, please, Laura. I love. Huh. Well, I started to sing it to Wiz, and then I was putting everybody to sleep. Nothing like a good soothing voice or music just to have you drop off into dreamland. I always used to fall asleep to music growing up. Sings generals gather in the masses. Yeah, things are done. Now, where's that coffee? That's it. Make that crawl. Make that crawl. It's your birthday eve. Oh, well, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Spange. Happy birthday to you. There you go. No, I seen that first thing this morning that she did post the link for the yearbook. I've got to go over and check it out. It's awesome. You guys all did a great job in helping her out. She did a great job. I can't wait to see it all. It's hard work because I know when I do the magazine, it takes. I mean, she did a yearbook, so I mean, it must have took the whole year to get all that stuff together and put it together, and it just come out brilliant. Me, I'm a mad rush cramming stuff in to get it done, month by month, but it's fun. It's fun to do. So, oh, you're so welcome. Everybody giving a little love for that birthday person. Love it, love it. Cakes all around. Oh, Roger uploaded it. So he hasn't looked at it yet. Let's see. Ryan says, "Why are you not on British Got Talent?" Oh, good Lord, or US one. Stage fright, Ryan. I used to be in all of that stuff when I was younger, and I just developed horrendous stage fright. Now that I'm older, don't care. I think I'm too old to be on those shows now. And my voice isn't as good as it used to be. When I had laryngitis, it's been 2 years now since I had the laryngitis, or it was last year. I don't know. It damaged some of my vocal cords, so I can't hit those high notes like I used to, which really pisses me off. But what are you gonna do? I figured they would heal, but well, not to where I can hit the notes like I used to. So I sing around the house, and if I go out somewhere, karaoke, that's about as far as it goes. Give me, I know, cake. It sounds good, huh? Just imagine when everyone naked. That's what they say, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I find if I have just a couple of drinks, then I don't care. Then I just let it rip. But I don't think they, endorse people getting loaded and then getting on stage. A lot of it's got to do with the fear that nobody's going to think you're any good. And they're going to tell you to shut up. So, and I know a lot of people who are, well, the majority of people that are entertainers go through that. They're like, oh, is it going to be any good? Good morning, Miss Carla. How are you? Good to see you here. Did you have a great weekend? Didn't get a chance to catch up. I didn't catch up actually with anybody over the weekend. I was kind of, I don't know, in hibernation. R&D, hello, hello. Good morning. Miss Carla getting ready for work. It's that dreaded Monday. Oh my goodness. And I know it just sounds wet outside, so I don't know what the heck it's doing out there. We're going through really some freaky weather changes. Do a quick check. It is a whole 30 degrees out. You know you guys are jealous. Oh, and how unusual. We're going to get snow today. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. It was a good thing. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good weekend. I missed chatting the miniature show. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for everybody. Yes, I'm gonna be awful week at work. Oh no. Audit. Oh no. Yep. Good times being the manager and have to go through that. I know my sister goes through that because my sister works in retail. I don't know how she does it because she's my sister's not one of them chipper cheery kind of people. So, but her customers are used to it. They love it. Some people, they told her, she's mean. Well, it's just it seems that way, but she's really not. She just comes off that way. When they say that people have like the standing bitch face, that's my sister. Ouch, just plowed on through. The sooner it's done, the better. Yeah, just she'll survive it. Carla's tough. And she's good at what she does. So she'll just do her thing and get it over with. Oh, you have a great day too, Carla. Don't work too hard. I know sometimes it's not very fun to be the boss. Well, I went through that once, and I'm always trying to be fair. And people would get pissed and say, "Hey, same rules for everybody." Sorry, Oh, man, I'm losing plot. Sorry, Sage. I need my sleep. Oh, poor Pump. Another one. Here I'm going to be singing everybody to sleep, and it'll be the end of the show. So Beardo has his channel, but he's got the majority of it backstage. Thank God it didn't take as long as it did with the Ouija brothers. Good morning, graduate. How are you? They were quick this time. Fantastic. I think he's still having problems with little odds and ends there, and they're clearing it up. Man, he's been up against it lately. Yeah, they've been. Well, that's what happens when you're famous. See, and he never even knew he was famous because that's what YouTube said. Well, they go after the famous channels, so it's the big ones. But big, little, indifferent, whatever. I actually did an article in the magazine issue that's coming up on ways to protect ourselves against this crap. So, because when we get up to the numbers, well, God willing, to the numbers that he has, or anywhere close to it, or even if not, just to protect ourselves against these hackers. These people are brilliant. I wish they would put that talent towards something good. You kicking me out, Pinky? We just don't want you falling asleep and landing on your face. That's gonna hurt. Does that mean when you get famous, I can say I highly doubt I'm going to be famous, Sage, but thank you. I remember everybody. That old saying is that, all the people that you meet on the way up are the same ones you're going to meet on the way down. So always treat everybody the same. That's a big problem on YouTube. When people start out, we all start off on the bottom. We always start at one, all of us. And then when you get channels that explode and become very popular, that's when the ego kicks in. I'm like, really? You should be grateful that the people keep showing up to keep your channel where it is. But they don't look at it that way. I don't know. I guess we just all have to steal what we've got and be grateful for it. I mean, sure, I'm just like everybody else. I'd love to have like a YouTube plaque. That'd be great. I mean, that's an accomplishment. Everybody's loved you and supported you enough that you get that piece of wood with, we all would like to have that, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Oh, Pops, that's very nice. Yes, gratitude. Exactly. Let's see. Petal says that Pinky already famous for your beautiful dragon. Exactly. Now, seeing she was hiding that talent, and then we just had to bring her out into the open. Gotta go, everyone. Have to go pick up my twins from school. Laura, my mama, keep up the great work. Love to see you all live tonight. Peace out. Okay, Ryan. You have a great day. We will see you later. Kisses to you all. Wake up, Poppy. Get up. Wake up. Lurking, getting ready to head out. Okay. She's got to get herself all gorgeous to go out and face the day. Yeah, it's a shame that a lot of content creators end up getting that. Oh, it got kisses. I got sugary kisses. They have that attitude, and it really stinks. Now, see, this is one thing I think is awesome about Beardo as an example. He's doing fantastic, but you don't see him getting a fat head over the popularity of his content. He's just Beardo, and whether he's famous or he's not, yeah, he's still the same guy. So I think that's great. Fur bitches hit and run. Oh, I said bitches and britches. I can't read this morning. Hit and run. That was my cat last night. She was driving me nuts. Trying to do something, and she's like, I don't think so. And she kept headbutting me and then smacking me in the face with her paw until I gave in. Good morning, Mark. How are you? Well, it's good to see Mark here. He didn't get busted for that last adventure that he did. That place was unlocked and he just went in. Good for you. I thought because they had the one camera there that they were gonna show up at your house later. But that's all the fun, you know what I mean? I wish I could get away with stuff like that here. I can't here. Oh my god, the police would show up, surround the building, floodlights, all that, fun stuff. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with any of that. So here, if it's posted, they mean it, whether the gate's unlocked or not. They still consider it breaking and entering. So yeah, don't want to deal with that stuff. Around here, you got to get permission for everything. And it's usually the answer is usually no. I think it's an insurance thing. They're, for fear that, you fall down and get hurt. They don't want to be sued. So, because there's so many places I'd love to dig through, but no, can't get away with that one. Yes, birthday celebrations. You celebrate all week, Spange. It's your birthday week. I always make the joke when it's come time for my birthday, and I'll tell my husband, "Oh, Jesus, a national holiday this month," and he'll get this look like, "Really? What holiday?" And I say, "My birthday." Then he rolls his eyes. Geez, my cats were arguing because they both wanted cuddles at the same time. Gave one to hubby for hugs, and hugged the other one myself. Both happy kitties. There you go. See, Pedal's birthday is next week. Nice. We'll get to sing happy birthday again. Yeah, cats. Actually, it's funny. You remind my son. I got a picture sent to me yesterday from my son's girlfriend. My son was hanging pictures up on the wall above their couch, and my son's got the laser level out, and he's measuring with the tape measure. And so she sends a picture of my son standing on the couch measuring the space between the ceiling and the picture. And then on the other side, you see the cat standing up on the couch, stretched out with its paws stretched out towards the tape measure. So he had himself a furry little helper. It was hilarious. That's right, Mark. I think all they can do is ask you to leave the site, I think. Yeah, no, here, did I? Yeah, he must have answered. I missed it. I missed it. No, but over here, they can't do much. Police have no power if I'm not breaking in. I gotcha. Here, if it's posted and it's an updated posted sign and it is dated and signed by the owner, there's a good chance that you could get, rock salt shot in your ass. They'll shoot at you. But most of the time, and that's way out in the country, most of the time they call the state police or whatever. And yeah, you can get arrested for trespassing. Police can ask you to leave, but you can politely decline. They have no power at all. Really? Now, see, if we had that here, there'd be a lot of places I'd be poking in. There was one house for years we drive by it, and you could see it was abandoned for years and years, but you could still see the place was loaded with antiques and stuff. And I wanted to get into that house. So I had a feeling every time we drove past that house. And I used to tell my husband, boy, I'd love just to get in there. But the years have finally taken over, and they boarded up the windows, and the back part of the building is collapsed. And so, I don't dare, something like that you don't go into. I'm not young enough to hop around and get away with it. Mark, really, I didn't know that. I thought that they could get you to leave if it's like private property or property of. See, it's amazing how different the rules are. When you ask a cop, I'm guilty of what? Cop responds, I don't know. Yeah, keep talking. I'll find something. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you get lippy with them, they can hitch up with something. Starting to get daylight as a potential for a pre-sunrise. Oh, good. Go get to. Yes, that last picture you sent me, Sage, was gorgeous. I put that in the magazine so everybody could see it. What a beautiful photograph. So you guys will get to see why Sage has to see her sunrise every morning. It was just spectacular. It really was. Now I could see why you go and you look at it. I wouldn't want to miss that either. Beautiful. No, Roger, my birthday is the 20th. Hooey twins. Oh, the 20th. Yeah, coming up quick. Already, we're like midway through. No, it's a civil matter. All they can do is mediate between you, and if the power they're asking you to, it only becomes a legal matter if it's an aggravated trespass or a military place. See, Mark knows his business, which he should, seeing that he goes into these places. It was interesting. Yes, Sage, that was just a beautiful photo. So I put it in there so everybody could see. Haunted Truth. Oh, that's good to know. Thanks for the info, pal. Yeah. So see, that opens up some possibilities, Sean. Of course, you don't want to get in trouble with the wife. So if she says no, he's got a copy of the entire law on it somewhere. Oh, okay. So it's good. It's good to know that. Now, here, if you've got a place that's abandoned and you see it's posted, if you can, usually they have the phone number and the owner's name on the posted signs. If you call them up and ask permission, you might luck out and they might say yes. Just like I was saying last night about going back to the castle where I had my first experience and people bought the property and I know that they had knocked down the rest of the castle and filled all that in, but there's still a family cemetery that's way back in the back part of the property. I don't know if they had, and they're probably not even going to pay any attention to it. But some of President Roosevelt, some of his family is buried in that space. I would love to go back in there again. I don't know if I would be allowed because of what they turned that property into. I'm pretty sure it's a marijuana farm. Because why else would they have an electric fence and all the security systems and cameras and so I don't know if I don't even think about trying because they probably tell me no. They probably tell me to piss off. Look at me like I'm nuts. Very disappointing because I think that was a part of history and it was allowed to be sold and destroyed. Even though that the castle was in disrepair, there was still a good piece of it that was there that could have been preserved. And they chose, well, it's a small town, so they couldn't afford to do it. And I still believe it was owned, the last owner that I know of, it was a Russian orchestra guy that owned it. And the reason that they never lived in the castle is because they were superstitious. And when they found out that it had a haunted history, they just built another house on the property and left the castle alone. And of course, then it turned into shit, which is terrible. You can see on my page, I have some of the pictures posted of what was left of it. I used to take a camera into cemeteries with me. If anyone asked, I would say I was doing, I do that. That's what I do. I tell them that I'm doing some history research. And this way, they don't give it a look like, what? Actually, the one local cemetery that I go to, I just found out just recently that, I don't know if I told you guys this, that when the caretaker was back in the old section where I usually hang out, they discovered somebody that had unalived themselves from a tree. So, of course, I had to cut the person down and everything, which is really sad. So now I'm curious when I go back in that section if I'm going to be able to pick up anything. It's a shame when somebody has to go to that length to find peace. But I think it's kind of odd that they chose the cemetery to do that in. Sort of, Bristol, but nosy neighbors said I broke in, so it was procedure. They arrested me on suspicion of burglary. Oh my goodness. There you go. Pinky served up a double espresso for you, Pomp. That'll grow hair on your ass. I can't have that strong stuff. Oh. Good morning, Big Stu. How are you today? He says, I didn't get a notification. That happens to me all the time. I hit the thing to get notifications, even when I see like the thumbnail or whatever, and I'll say, would you like us to notify you? And it's, yeah, and I hit that too. And usually it happens with Bill's channel all the time. When I'm waiting for him to come on, and then it's like, 12 minutes later, I'm thinking, what the heck? I didn't get the notification. So how is Big Stu this Monday morning? I hope you're well. Stacia's mom's talking in her sleep. Hope she's having a good conversation. I had the shit scared out of me early this morning. I did a cheat. I had reframed some photographs that I have in the studio. I've got all these different photographs of ghosts. And I didn't want to put holes in the wall. So I said, well, let me use Gorilla Tape on the back of the thing and I'll stick it to the wall. Yeah, didn't happen. 3 of them fell off, maybe jump out of my skin. So guess what I'll be doing today? Hammering some nails in the walls. Good morning, Cree. Oh, good. You're having a lazy morning. You enjoy every second of it. I'd love to have a lazy morning, but the dog's got to go out. And she doesn't say, she doesn't notify my husband. She waits till, I start making noise in the bed. And then next thing I know, I'm getting jumped on. God forbid Mama gets to sleep in for 5 minutes. Sorry, I missed you yesterday. We had company. I'm so not a peopling person. Yeah, no, it's fun to have company, though. Once in a while. We don't get that much company either. My husband likes it that way. But I do love it when my son comes to visit because I'm still going through the empty nest syndrome because he's not here. So I just, I take advantage of every time when he comes to visit. I've seen people walking them down the road in a shopping trolley. What did I miss? Who's doing what in a shopping trolley? I love you guys call it a trolley. I think that's hilarious. Do you have them police pods over in the States? They set alarms off and speak in Irish saying to leave. I set them off for shits and giggles. No, we don't have that. And it sure wouldn't be in it wouldn't be in Irish. And I could just imagine what it would say. Get the fuck off it. And then he says he's seen people walking down the road in shopping trolleys. Oh my God, that's funny. Our dog woke up. I offered to take him out, and he turned to the hubby, who was sleeping, and slapped him with his paw. Looked at me, and he slapped him again. Smart dog. I love it. It's so good. No, my dog. She'll make this grunting noise. And I'm like, yeah, I know. She said, I missed Bristol 2 Cree. I replaced the saw blade in my trim saw with my stepdad's help, and I couldn't get the bolt loose. Ah. Sage is out there doing some logging. That's stuff I should have did last year, but if every full winter's coming, it'll all die off. I'll take care of it in the spring. We got a few trees that got to cut down. Makes me think about the one in that old pig slaughterhouse. Will they be ignored if they go off? If they can, walk them down the road in shopping trolleys. Oh my God. I think it would be hilarious, right? And educational. If we ever did, like, you guys did a show on sayings and what you guys call things compared to what we say and call them in the States, because it's just so funny. We had a Boston Terrier that used to make snorting sounds when she wanted to go out, and that was so funny. Yeah, that's Athena. It's that grunting, and then you hear whine. And I'm like, oh, please. I go just like, because usually I only get my most of my rest is in the early morning hours. And that's where you have like a sound sleep because it doesn't happen all night long. I'm up all night long. And then, of course, then you hear, ooh, ooh, and I'm like, oh, crap. I said, oh. I was like, oh, my God, I just fell asleep, please. It depends if they bothered paying for people to watch them or if it's just a deterrent. Hey, Mr. Prism's back. All right. Welcome back. Set them off and then wait 15 minutes. Yeah, we have actually something similar to that. One cemetery that I visited last summer before last, in the middle of God's country. I mean, and the only reason it's there is because it was followed a trail of during the war that come through here. And I think that's why they buried them there in this. You go down the seasonal road, it's all in the woods, and then this clearing opens up. And there's all of these headstones, and they have big signs. The cemetery was monitored by cameras, and you see the cameras. And like I said, it's in the middle of nowhere. But it tells you that, they don't want anybody on there, but then it says park closes at dusk. And I'm thinking, okay, what the heck kind of crap is this? So I said, well, the hell with that. What are they going to do to me? I said, I'm only here to take photographs and do some recordings. And by the time they got there, I'd be gone anyway. So My husband's like, "Where's the cameras?" I'm pointing them all out. I said, "Oh well, wave to the camera. By the time they get here, we'll be gone." And I think actually they're just for a deterrent. Hi and bye. You getting ready to rock and roll there, Mr. Prism? If you are, good luck. We'll be thinking of you. Yeah, the Brits created English and the Mexicans perfect. Oh, and Americans. Okay. I see what she said. She did. Americans perfected it. Right. I get the biggest kick out of it. I really do. On how different the language is. I mean, it's the same, but it's things are just called different names. And I don't know. It cranks me up. How to truth, then if they turn up, they can only ask you to leave. Yeah, that's about it. There's not much that, well, according to Mark, there's not much they can do about it. So you just say, "Oh, have a nice day." Got to pick up the son from school. Wow, their school day's over with already. All right. We'll catch you later, Sean. Wasn't American English more like English uh, of the olden days? Good question. What's funny is even if security turns up, they say leave, you can say no. It's a civil trespass. They can't put hands on you at all. Wow. Yeah, that's totally amazing. Here, they'd slap the cuffs on if you mouthed off, and then you'd be heading down uh, to the police station. You need an American, British, Aussie, and Kiwi for the podcast. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, Pinky, that would be hilarious. We gotta see how we can arrange something like that. I mean, I know a lot of the differences. Like my husband doesn't, so I'll say, "What the hell did they say?" And I have to explain it to him. Apparently, you can't refer to a fanny pack in Europe. Oh, I did hear something about that. Refresh your memory, Stu, because it totally means something different. Gorgeous sunrise today. Great way to start today. Oh, good. Wonderful. I woke up to cloudy skies, and it's going to be cloudy skies until spring. Of course, we're kind of going through like a January thaw, so the sun might peek out once in a while. Fanny is female parts. Ah. Okay. See, I knew there was something. I remember hearing something about it a long time ago. That's right. The fanny, yeah, is the front bottom. Okay. Yep. You're right. Yep. Female front, where it's everybody's back end on around here. So yeah. It's you don't really think about it either because I remember explaining it to a friend a long time ago. I've told you guys a story about pudding. And she's like, "Well, what's pudding?" And I was like, she just like it was like getting thrown a curveball. I'm thinking, "What? You know, you don't know what pudding is?" And I'm thinking, "Oh, okay." So I had to kind of explain it the best that I could. I think the closest reference I gave her was custard because I have no idea what you guys would call pudding. We call them bum bags. Ah, okay. There's a lot of UK and US words that mean different things. When you kept saying blue balls, that has a naughty meaning here. Yeah, well, yeah, that blue balls mean. I mean, if Mark, yeah, here if you say, guy's got blue balls, or, yeah, it's. We are high in the desert, so we have a lot of clear skies throughout the year. Yeah, no, it's starting to really tick me off because of the weather pattern changes here. That usually we had a lot of clear skies as well. So every time like northern lights and stuff we would be able to see, and if they have meteor showers, not every time something like that happens, it's overcast. So we miss it. Oh, I get so angry. Let's see, there's a lot of okay. It's like cigarettes in the UK English. They ask you if they could bum a fag. Yeah, yep, I've heard that. Bum a fag. Where fag here is totally something else, which is really not a nice word here, calling somebody that. Of course, back in the day, they used to say it a lot. I know, because I can imagine me saying, I'm going to go out and have a fag. They'd be like, what? The hell are you talking about? Or a footstool is called a poofter? Really? Why? All right, that one, yeah. Wow, I don't get that one. I know, Roger. Yeah, you wouldn't ask that in the U.S. You'd be in a little bit of a trouble there. You said, hey, and I've interacted, with the English for so long that I've picked up on a lot of the words, which is a bonus. Don't say I'm sucking out of. Yeah, Pinky. Yeah, we don't want to say that one. It's definitely going to raise a few eyebrows. It was that Michael McIntyre does a skit where he's talking about the differences in sayings in the UK and then here. And he gave a bunch of examples like, you guys, your waste paper baskets, you call them bins. And he was going out like, you guys don't say sidewalk, you say pavement. And it's just funny how it changed. Who the hell changed all it? Legit question for our Europe folks: is fag still a shortened version of another word, or is it the entire word? Good question. Okay, guys, let them know what that is. Smokes are duries in Aussie. See that is funny. We really do need to get a bunch of people together from each part of the globe and have them explain all of the words and stuff. It's just really freaking funny as hell. Dunny, bog, shithouse, or toilets. Yep, the dunny. That's so funny. And at one time, then they referred to it as the water closet. I finished my free trial of adulthood, and I would like to cancel my subscription. I tried, Sage. They won't let people cancel. Used to be on the CB radio. You can't say good buddy anymore. Really? Really, Janice? Yeah, I was just talking with somebody a while back about being on the CB radio. Oh, we used to have so much fun. We'd get in so much trouble too, but we had fun. Isn't that funny how You're not allowed to say that. Why, is that insulting or something? I don't know. My brother was really into that. Oh yeah, we had a ball, but we used to get in so much trouble. A slash means a man is going for a pee. Really? Now see that doesn't even make any sense to me. Why? Sage, I can't adult today. All right, don't, Janice. Just don't. That's all. See, free will. You don't want to, you don't have to. Tell them to piss off. I'll do that. Like if my phone starts ringing, it's not happening today. I ignore all the phone calls. Just don't want to deal with it. That's hilarious. I'm going to have to go through online and just type in slang words from around the world and see what pops up. I think YouTube blocked the words. Which ones? Now, don't you guys also call toilet paper bog roll? We have that term here in London. It's a gypsy's kiss or a Jimmy Riddle. Oh. Well, you're insulting the drivers by calling him. Oh, okay, Janice. Isn't that ridiculous? Okay, Sage. I mean, that's ridiculous. You call somebody a good buddy and they're referring to that as him being gay. Come on. It's just, see how ridiculous some of that stuff is? How are they making a loo roll? I call it. Okay, a loo roll. Yep. A slash means you're a guitar player for Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I know. I wish he'd do something with that hair. I can't stand it. His hair's in his face. I don't say bog. That's common. Oh, okay. That would be an Aussie saying bog roll. Oh, is that funny? It gets funnier when you mix in a bit of Dutch. We have words that are spelled the same or pronounced the same, but have a totally different meaning. Isn't that crazy? YouTube won't let me use the F word, so it's going to say bag. So we call bags cigs, but there's a lasso baguettes, which are food here. See, oh my, see that? Excuse me. And also, yeah, food too. The differences in food. Excuse me. The combinations of food that people eat there and that we eat here, totally different. Did that make sense? I was trying to trick this. Yes, yeah, you you got it across. And see, that's another thing. The rules for the internet are totally different. What you guys are allowed and not allowed to say. Maggots and priest pudding. Okay, what is that? What? Oh, jeez. I wouldn't eat. Just eat. I wouldn't even think of eating something that said that. There's a town in Europe that was called Duckling with an F. Oh, that's funny. Well, there's towns in Pennsylvania, it's called Intercourse. Welcome to Intercourse. Cut and cut sound the same, but one has something to do with knives, the other with lady bits that we use like the F word. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. In internet in the early 2000s was like the Wild West. Anything and everything was on it. Yeah, no maggots. I don't. Laura, put an F in front of remove. Yeah, yep, got it. It was a typo from Baggots. Okay, back to lurking mode. Well, it's the same thing with Sandra, where she's from, where it's and I love it when you talk to Sean and Dutch. It's just great. The look on his face. But see, Oregon has a town named Boring. Yeah, that's funny. We've got one here. The town is called Coonrod, and I'm thinking, who the hell made that up? Welcome to Coonrod. It says, yeah, we say, God, things go wrong. Oh, I'm sure. I know a place, Laura, I'm from. You do know he plays fiddles. Yeah, where are you going? I'm going to Intercourse. I'll be back. And people look at you like, what? And I'll do that sometimes when we drive through these really small towns and the names that they have, and I'm thinking, I've got to look that up. I've got to find out how they come up with that. Bagels and chips. Now I'm hungry. Oh, jeez. Yeah, usually by the time we're done with the show, everybody's starving. There is a YouTube channel that I watch. I got it, and I forget the name of it, but it's two English gentlemen that go around the world and try different foods. And I love it when they do the part where they bring American foods back to the UK and they try it on UK students and their headmaster. And some of the stuff these kids love, and then others is like, oh no. It's just, I love the reactions that these kids give. Also, a town called Hell actually froze over. Oh my God. Yeah, would you want to live? Could you, your address? Oh my God. Hell, Michigan. Oh my goodness. Hell is about an hour or so from me. Oh, so Petals can say that actually she's been to hell and back. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Well, I'm glad you're able to catch the morning brew. Hope you got your coffee. Hi, everyone. How are we all? We're awake and trying to function. How are you? I've actually been on a train to hell. Oh, the train to. Where are you going? I'm going to hell. I used to live in Thong Lane oh, jeez. See how what made them name it that? You have to kind of be wondering, what are they thinking? Pedal says that I have been and bag. They didn't want me. Yeah, they kicked you out. Oregon has the most ghost towns of all states. We have wonderful towns like Bonanza, Zigzag, Keno, Plush, which isn't too. Oh, jeez. Those guys were in Louisiana. When they got back home, you should have seen all the spices from here. Yeah. So, Jenny, so you know what who I'm talking about? These two young guys, and one of my favorites is when they eat Texas barbecue, and they brought it back so that the UK students and the teacher could try it, and they were just like, "You think they died and went to heaven?" I died and went to heaven because I want some good barbecue, and man, it looks really awesome. The one kid goes, "Can I move there?" You see the word thong and Steph appears. Good morning, Miss Steph. How was your weekend? I hope it was a good one. Orthog, meaning a narrow strip of land. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense, Paige. Now it means a narrow strip that goes up your butt. Butt floss. Pass on that one. That's hilarious.
Your show?
Yes, I am. Did you want to join in?
Huh?
Did you want to join in?
No.
No. He said no, guys.
I'm talking to Randy, so.
Oh, hold on just a quick second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, sorry guys. My husband had to give me an important update. Um, hey Tim, how's it going? He's kind of
Get some windows you got to cover up and then get the furnace going in the wood stove. So.
okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Good news. Good news. What a way to start a Monday. My husband's going back to work. Yay! Oh my goodness. So sorry about that. He had to get me caught up on what's going on because he's has been out of work for 2 weeks, and I was stressing. Because you know how it is. Creditors don't give a shit. They want their money. So back to work. Wonderful, wonderful. I hate that I can't read the word plug normally anymore. I can't read the word plug. normally anymore. Oh, what did I? Oh, I missed something. I missed something. How's Tim doing today? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Sorry for leaving you hanging there just that second, guys. That was kind of important. I'll just scroll back to see what I missed. Not just me that I thought I'd pull my speaker plug out again. No. You guys were good. I just had to get the update so I know where my life's going. Good morning, Julie. How are you, Julie? Let's see. Bloody hell, Laura! I turned my speaker into a million. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Did I scare the crap out of you? I just made Mark wet himself. Lisa said I could sing for you, but you wouldn't want me to. No, that's not true. Maybe we would. Someone said plug in audio, and my head went to a different kind of. Oh, no, I had to get the important update. I was freaking out, thinking, oh shit. Needs to get back to that's the problem in contracting. You got like that lull between jobs, and so finally, oh geez. Tim just filed his Social Security retirement papers. As soon as they are approved, then university retirement papers. Wonderful. Mark just got a jump scare. Yeah, he did. Actually, I didn't even think about it. She just broke his balls and said, "Hey, I'm back." Tone deaf and loving it. Steph, I had a rough night with no sleep. I'm happy to be here. Oh, everybody said, nobody sleeps anymore. I think it's just we're just too stressed out. Lisa says, no, I'm worse than Seg. Oh, God. Okay, if you say so. I think Seg is just being, he exaggerates. I'm sure he's not that bad. He just does it to get the laugh. I mean, I could be wrong, but if they ask him one time to be serious and just actually see what he sounds like. It's nice to hear some good news. Oh, yeah, it was good news because I was really stressing. I was like, hello. When are they starting that next project? We kind of have things to pay for. So he got the good news that we needed. Of course, we'll see how great it is when he starts the new job. He's got to go and gut a house, and then they're going to be remodeling. It's a farmhouse that nobody's lived in for about 30 or so years. But it gives me an opportunity. I just thought of that. Ha ha ha. I might go in there with a recorder and a camera and see if I can catch anything in this old house. That'd be freaking awesome. Oh, Pinky, thank you. How wonderful of you. You know what that means. Yee-hoo! Thank you, Pinky. I really appreciate it. Pinky is awesome. She really is. She's always here to support everybody, help on their channels. It is very, very much appreciated. Yes, you guys need to check out, if you haven't checked out Pinky's channel, it's a must. She is filled to the brim with talent. She really is. We can tell by Brewster Rooster there, dragging his feathery ass over to that coffee cup. Because I was thinking, okay, how am I going to do this? And then she offered, well, I can do it. And I'm thinking, oh, thank you. Thank you. James, you're going to be leaving us soon? Oh, my. We'll be so sad. But we always love it when you join us. What does James off to do? Of course, we'll start talking about the differences in languages, I hope, because that's pretty cool. Everybody, see here, everybody's had a rough night's sleep. Oh, my word. You know, and it's just as you say rooster, I say something else. We leave that one to Sean Bristol. His rooster button. James is gonna go put some pants on. It's all right, James. You go all natural. That's fine. The word Bristol is so fond of. Yeah, I know, and it does it so well. There will be Justin flying on his dragon in about 2.5 hours. All right. Is it going to be is it a banana dragon? Am I going to have to add it to the page? Or you already gave it to me, didn't you, Pinky? I don't remember. See, that was yesterday. Holy crap. My brain is just rotted. Because yeah, I just added I had Pinky send me all the photos of everybody's dragons that she's created, and it is in the magazine. She's got her own Pinky's page. Sean worked the rooster button hard today. Yeah. Well, they were picking on him something fierce, which was hilarious. The looks on his face when he's reading the comments. I just want to die. It's so funny. Oh my God. Okay, yes. All right. I thought I already had him. Yep. I think it's so cool. It's like, everybody having a wrestler, and everybody's getting a dragon. Oh, Sage is going to create a dragon, a pinky dragon. Nice. I love mine. It's the white dragon. But then I was thinking after the fact, probably should have had it trimmed out in some kind of gold. That would have been cool. My community are a nightmare, but I love it all the same. Sean, you know you love it. It's hilarious. Oh my God. I just die laughing reading that stuff. But what just makes it just, fantastic, your reaction. it's just brilliant. It's great. They also can act like one. We recently lost the warden. He protected the hens, and he came at you like he was going to kick your ass every time you opened the barn door. I'm like, really? I got chased by a rooster when I was young. Little bastard chased me up into the hayloft. Oh, he was a mean little bastard. I've been keeping that up, man. You're going to end up in the stew pot. It's all part of the fun, right? Yeah, it is. It is. But you get him going, and then Ryan adds to it, and then Ryan's just laughing his ass off. I gotta go off to get my back clicked back into place. Oh, geez, I need it desperately, Mark. And have a golden one, everyone. Catch y'all later on another Adventure Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday Eve. Okay, hopefully it's early enough. I've got an interview on Wednesday. Hopefully. I've got to touch base to make sure that they're going to show. But we'll be there. You have a great day, Mark. See, I got chased by a rooster when I was a kid too. I kept telling my parents, and finally they caught it doing it, and it became dinner. There you go. Only chicken I ever liked to pluck. Ah, you got your revenge. Take that, you little feathery bastard. The warden was brutal. I told him he was punk and I wasn't afraid of him as I waved a big ass shovel at him. That's all. Just smack him with the shovel. So they've got some big balls, roosters. I mean, I don't think Justin is live today. I don't remember. I know he's got something coming up. I don't remember when it is. Yes, they enjoy the lives. We do. I'm guessing because we are nuts. But they don't like it when we end the live. I can't win. Well, because they want you to keep going. Oh, like the New Year's one that I put on there. They wanted me to keep going. We were on for like 4 hours. They're like, come on. And I'd already been like 7 drinks in. I'm thinking, yeah, you want me to keep going? Oh, good Lord. Oh, he is live at 8. Okay. I forgot who he's having on. Was he having? Oh God, they were just talking about it. Somebody that he was having on. I know Beardo had mentioned it, but I forgot who they said. Cocks are foul, my nan used to say. Yeah, they're nasty little buggers. That's it. Yep, the Viking man. I'm talking about trolls. Thank you, Space. Yes. Somebody's got a good memory. Thank goodness. Save the day. Okay, James, you have a great day. Don't forget to put your pants on.